Hello, you're watching ERi-TV. Welcome to English News Broadcast. These are the top stories. 31 patients diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today. The Hal National Agricultural Research Institute conducts meeting. The global COVID-19 cases continue to rise. And several dead and 45 wounded as train derails in India. The local news. We have an announcement from the Minister of Health. 31 patients have been diagnosed positive for COVID-19 in tests carried out today at quarantine center and testing stations in the central region. Out of this, 1 patient is from quarantine center and 30 patients from testing stations in Asmara Central region. On the other hand, 59 patients who have been receiving medical treatment in hospitals in the central region have fully recovered and have been discharged from these facilities. Sadly, 78-year-old patient from the central region has passed away due to the pandemic. The total number of recovered patients has accordingly increased to 8,255, while the number of deaths has risen to 86. And the total number of confirmed cases in the country to date has increased to 8,876. Ministry of Health, Asmara, January 15, 2022. The Hal National Agricultural Research Institute conducted a meeting focusing on reviewing the activities implemented in 2021 and on-charted out programs for 2022. According to the reports presented at the meeting, the Institute has been undertaking research on various crops like sorghum, beans, wheat, maize, and barley, which were subsequently distributed to farmers and yielded encouraging outcome. Regarding green animal feed, the Institute has reproduced lupine type of animal feed from Australia and has distributed dairy farmers. The Institute is also conducting research on various types of soil as well as on variety of natural fertilizers collected from all regions of the country. The Institute has also initiated research on bee farming and honey production. This is according to further reports, stating that the Institute is registering commendable results in the reproduction of select potato, banana, and dates, and has organized training program to farmers focusing on dates farming. The Institute called on farmers to take advantage of the opportunity. The report also indicates that encouraging research is being conducted at the research center in Al-Odet, Golij, Al-Kalat, Shambuko, and in other centers. Mr. Nasser Omar from Hawas Subzone reported that with strong participation of the residents, commendable community-based water and soil conservation activities have been conducted in Hawas Subzone. According to Mr. Nasser, in 2021, over 63 kilometers of terraces, 1,240 cubic meters of water diversion schemes have been constructed in the 15 administrative areas of the subzone. Mr. Nasser also said over 10,000 chickens have been distributed to farmers and that 100,000 livestock have been vaccinated. Mr. Nasser also said over 3.4 million nakfa has been distributed to 1,657 families through the saving and microcredit scheme. Mr. Haimanut Musail, Managing Director in the subzone, also said that the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare has disbursed over 3.3 million nakfa in support of needy and families of martyrs in the subzone, and the school materials have been extended to 150 needy students. In related news, Mr. Girmay Gebretensai, head of the Ministry of Labor and Social Welfare branch in the subzone, said 22.8 million nakfa has been disbursed in support of families of martyrs in the subzone in the past 11 years alone. Now back with international news after a short break. Welcome back. The global COVID-19 case surpassed 325 million, with the death toll exceeding 5.5 million as of today. More than 265 million has recovered. This is according to world meters. As of today, more than 9 billion vaccine doses have been administered across the world. The total number of confirmed cases in the United States had exceeded 66 million, with the death toll surpassing 872,000. India's total COVID-19 count rose to 36.8 million today, as the death toll has exceeded 485,000. This is according to India's Health Ministry. UK reported more than 81,700 new cases in the last 24 hours, bringing its total number of COVID infections to more than 15 million. This is according to further reports from World Meters. At least 9 dead and 45 others wounded as passenger train derails in the eastern state of Jalpaiguri district in India. Rescuers had found 4 bodies overnight as they cleared the 12 mangled coaches of a train that derailed in India's West Bengal state, raising the death toll to 9. According to a railroad ministry spokesman, at least 45 people were injured in the accident as the coaches went off the rails and 3 capsized. The rescue work was completed and the track was being cleared to restore train services in the region. Images from the scene after the accident showed passengers stuck in twisted metal and debris as rescue tried to pull them out. Underwater volcano off Tonga erupted today, triggering a tsunami warning for several South Pacific island nations, with footage on social media showing waves crashing into homes. Tsunami waves were observed in Tonga's capital and the capital of American Samoa. This is according to U.S.-based Tsunami Monitor. The eruption at 4:10 GMT of the Hunga Kahapai underwater volcano, located about 65 kilometers north of Nuku'alofa, caused a 1.2-meter tsunami, Australia's Bureau of Meteorology said. The agency said it continued to monitor the situation, but no tsunami threat has been issued to the Australian mainland, islands, or territories. A reminder of the top stories. 31 patients diagnosed positive for COVID-19 tests carried out today. The Halhale National Agricultural Research Institute conducts a meeting. The global COVID-19 cases continue to rise. And several dead and 45 wounded as train derails in India. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.